Winter's cruel grasp had turned the lands into a frozen and barren wasteland. To break winter's grip and banish the darkness, the gods sent down the goddess of spring, and she returned the land to lightness and rebirth. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be turning myself into a spring goddess. I'm starting off this look using the NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I'm just going to focus this on the center of my face, kind of in my T-zone area, to help smooth out my skin and create a nice base for my foundation. Then I'm going to go and take the NYX Total Control drops, and I'm using two different shades to kind of custom mix my foundation to get the perfect shade for me. I love this foundation because it's really buildable, so I can get the desired coverage that I like. So I start off with a little bit and then I go in and add a bit more to kind of build up and get the coverage that I want. So after that was all nice and blended in, then I'm taking a lighter concealer and applying it underneath my eyes. I'm also applying this on the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead, and the center of my chin. I really wanted this look to be nice and bright, so I'm going in with a bit of a lighter shade than I usually would. Once I have that all nice and applied, then I'm going to take that beauty sponge again and just go back in and really blend it out. I want everything to look nice and seamless, so I'm really taking my time to blend it to make sure that everything is nice and even and there's no harsh lines. Next, I'm going in with the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White, and I'm going to apply this on my eyelids to help cancel out any darkness, redness, veins. This will also help my eyeshadow pop a bit more. So I'm just applying that using a brush, and then I'm going to go back in with that beauty sponge and just blend it out a little bit more. I also went and quickly set this with a powder so nothing creased on me. Then I'm going in with the NYX Baked Blush in the shade Full On, and I'm using this to kind of start contouring out my face a little bit. I wanted this look to be really nice and pink and rosy, so I'm going in pretty heavy-handedly, and I'm applying it onto the cheekbones, the perimeter of my face, and then down onto my chin as well. Anywhere that you would normally kind of contour, that's where I'm going to be applying this NYX Full On shade. Next, I'm going in with a bit more of a brighter kind of blush just to give this a bit more dimension and a bit more pop. This shade's kind of more of like a corally kind of shade, so I'm just applying it in the same areas that I applied that last shade. Then I'm going to take the NYX Ombre Blush in the shade Mauve Me, and I'm going to take the darker part of the ombre blush and really use this to kind of carve out and sculpt the cheekbones even more. I really wanted this to have some nice dimension to it, so I went back in and just deepened up some areas. I honestly love the NYX Ombre Blushes so much, and this shade is so flattering. It is definitely one of my favorites. Next, I'm going in with that Baked Blush, and I'm going to use this on my eyes. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just kind of start putting it onto my crease. I really want this to be nice and smoked out and kind of blown out, so I'm applying it on my crease, but then bringing it quite far up to my brow bone as well. Then I'm going to take it and apply it kind of on the inner part of my eye as well, so I'm really going to build it up there. And I'm going back in quite a few times to kind of get the desired coverage that I want. Next, I'm taking a bit more of a deeper, brighter pink and applying that right to the crease. And I'm focusing this pretty true to my crease and then just slightly blending upwards, but I want to keep my eyelids nice and bare. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Summer Blush. This is kind of more of a corally blush that's going to kind of tie those shades together. So I'm using that to kind of blend the two and kind of smoke it out and blend it up even more. I'm also applying it quite far into the corner of my eye as well. Then I'm taking a fluffy brush and just blending it all out. I thought this look needed a little bit of a shimmer, so I'm going in with the Love You So Moochie, I think that's how you pronounce it, palette by NYX, and I'm taking the light pink shade and applying it using my fingers onto my eyelid. Once I have it applied, then I'm going to go in with a brush and kind of blend it out a bit and kind of help blend the two crease shades and the lid shade together. Next, I'm going in with the NYX white liquid liner. I absolutely love a wing liner, so I knew I had to incorporate it into my look. So I'm taking the white liner and applying quite a dramatic wing, and then I'm just quickly filling it in. Next, I'm going to take that baked blush again, and I'm going to apply it onto the lower lash line and kind of smoke that down and kind of blow it out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Summer Blush and apply that a bit tighter to the lash line. Next, I'm going in with one of my favorite mascaras, the NYX Worth the Hype Mascara, and I'm just going to apply these to the falsies that I went and quickly added. Then I'm going to start glowing up the skin a little bit by using the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, and I'm using kind of the pinky rose gold champagne kind of shades. I honestly just went and kind of mixed a bunch and applied it to the high points of my face, so my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bows, areas like that. I decided I wanted some pink brows because why not? So I went in with that bright pink eyeshadow and used that to fill in my brows. After I kind of had them filled in the way I wanted them to be a little bit lighter. So I went and added a white mascara to it to kind of help soften the look a little bit. After I went and filled in both brows, I'm taking the NYX liquid liner in white again, and I'm going to use this to kind of make little kind of freckles. So I'm starting in the inner corner of my eye, and then I went and applied some onto my cheeks and nose. I also went in with a yellow eyeliner and a green liner as well to kind of give a little bit of color to the look. I absolutely loved how these freckles turned out. I think that they are so adorable. Next for my lips, I'm taking the NYX Pinup Pout lipstick in the shade Corset, and I'm just filling in my lips with that shade, and then I decided that I wanted it to be a little bit of a lighter color, so then I went in with the NYX Concealer palette, and I'm using just the lighter yellow and pink shade, and applying that to the center of my lips, and then blending it out a little bit, just to kind of create a bit of like an ombre look with my lips. Next, I'm going in with a duochrome lip gloss just to kind of give my lips a bit of a glossy finish. Then I'm going to take these petals that I cut from flowers that I got at a craft store, and I'm going to apply it to my bottom lash line to kind of create fake lashes. I absolutely loved the way that this turned out, gluing the petals onto the lower lash line. I definitely think it gave this look just a bit more of a theatrical feel. So this is the final part of the makeup look. Last, I just glued on a few petals onto my face. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.